So they say that mental health wise, 2020 was one of the worst years in a long time. They say that in the United States, mental health is at a 20-year low. 40% of adults struggling, according to the CDC, with some mental health issue. 31% anxiety and depression. 11% considered suicide last year. 11% said they were always lonely, and another 20% said every day they experienced loneliness. What was the group that didn't see that kind of decline in mental health? It was a group of people that continued to be in church, continued to be a part of church. And ironically, 30% say they're not going to return to church, even though we've seen the biggest decline in mental health in a long time. As a matter of fact, the biggest group of people who identify as Christians now are those who are non-practicing. That is, they don't go to church, they're not engaged in church, they're not growing in church. And that's 43%. We are headed towards a 50% mark where people say, I'm a Christian, but I don't go to church. Here's the thing. You need the church needs you. Wisdom understands this. As a matter of fact, Ephesians chapter 5 says that we're to make the most of our time as wise people, not as unwise. And what does it mean to make the most of our time? It means to be filled with the Spirit. That's what Ephesians 5 goes on to say. And then it says that we're to sing with each other. We're to give thanks together. We're to submit to each other. That is, we're to belong in a community with each other because we need each other. And the wise recognize that they can't do it on their own. The wise know that we need each other. The church needs each other. And that's why Hebrews chapter 10 says, don't forsake assembling together as is the habit of some. But all the more as you see the day drawing near, continue to stir each other up to love and good deeds and encourage each other. So look, it's not just that we gather together and then we separate and we don't really have any sort of impact on each other. No. Wise people understand that in church, we need to be encouraging each other and we need to be stirring each other up to love and good deeds. That is, we need to constantly challenge and encourage. Challenge and encourage. Every time we meet together, we should be seeking to stir each other up. As we grow together, as we are in community, as we develop friendships and spend time together, we should always be moving each other forward in this path of wisdom. We need each other in that way. And when we do it, we'll see the benefits both for ourselves and for the kingdom of God and for others around us.